Welcome to the Change Mindset program. Thank you very much for being with us all along. Today's session is the concluding session, the graduation session for us. Let's take a quick recap on the 10 storylines and what did we learn from them. The first session, we met a guru who went on to break down the Ghevada creeper in the house of a poor man, sort of pushing him out of the comfort zone. The poor man then went on thinking out of the box and also used the most important tool, that is a detached attachment from his need, to find his own strength and reach a goal, the gold pot. So, this is where we also began understanding our own mindset and understanding mindsets to the beginning. Then we moved on to the next guru who played around with the gold jewelry, sort of doing his own analytics on not just a village, moving on to doing an analysis on the entire land and giving the lesson, life lesson to the king of the land, that there must be a difference between goal versus purpose. The third story was the story of Dharmavyada, divine butcher, who taught the angry Guru Kaushika that his anger was the one that is show stopping him. Anger's relation to your own goals and how much it is drawing you out of your goals can be evidently seen from this story. The fourth story was the story of the guru that asked the farmer to cut down all the crops that were about to reap, sort of making him understand the bigger picture, understand the vision rather than just the immediate goal. The fifth story took us to Kalinga Desam. The huge emperor Satyagupta had a lesson to teach his own son Kamaladipa. It was about importance of the defense system and our own defense system being our well-being. We need to prioritize on that, and that we understood from him. The sixth lesson, we walked along with this great leader Gautama Buddha and try to understand bias and the role it plays, the way it pulls down from our goal, and the way it could also play to the benefit of our goal, the way we look at it from an objective perspective or not. The seventh, eighth, ninth, and 10th sessions were all combined together, taken from this huge book called Ramayana, telling the story of Sri Rama and Sita, Lakshmana, and also the monkey god Hanuman. We took a deep dive into their life when the life starts in their exile period in the forest, and we understood crisis management, the way Sita handled the abduction and the way Rama handled it. Then we moved on to understand conflicts and making along the line, how Hanuman used his Dhriti, Dishti, Mati, and Dakshyam to think of being resourceful, being the visionary, to use his intelligence in every single way to gain the best of every situation, however complicated it could. We further saw how the communication and relationship can be managed effectively with the right tone, form, language, and message in the right situations. And most importantly, the power of observation, the role it plays in communication. When the communication happened between Hanuman and Lady Sita, and also the communication between Hanuman and the king Ravana. We finally concluded with the sustainable resource management when we looked at the way Sri Rama deployed all the deployed all the natural resources to his benefit first, but at the same time ensured that each natural resource or human resource that was used in the process to gain his immediate requirement was either having a growth plan or a replacement plan. And he also ensured his very beautiful exit plan out of Lanka by handing over Lanka to another equivalent, respectable king that will take over. As a concluding measure, we will look at a very tiny story. Gurus also were very good at making medicines. They used the herbs to make medicines, and they knew the herbs tasted really distasteful in the mouth. It was hard to swallow. So they always knew that it would be sugar coated or honey coated, something nice and sweet, so people can take the medicines easily. Same principle they followed when they had to give management principles or even harder thought processes. They always blended it or quoted it with a very nice metaphorical story so that can be sent across easily. They used their own hands to sculpt these stories in the form of pictorial images on the walls or even written scriptures on the walls. Even that can be seen even today in many ancient temples and geological places. They also knew that such buildings, such religious places of knowledge can be under attack when two lands collide, when two kings collide. That will be the first place of attack because knowledge can be used to bring down or pull up an entire nation. They knew that even this stone carved scriptures are vulnerable to attack. They knew that there should be another way to reach out to present day people throughout time. And that were the stories. When they finished the education in a gurukul, in a school where gurus are present, there is a convocation ceremony similar to what we have experienced in our lives. This they repeat all these stories, quickly give a recap, but at the end of every story, they say Swadhyaya Pravachanam Cha. Swadhyaya refers to learning more, digging more deeper into the stories being told, and Pravachanam refers to sharing it with everyone. So they also inculcated, expected that whoever is the learner doing Swadhyaya, learning more, digging into the storyline, and Vachanamcha, sharing it with everyone. This is the same action point I would like to leave you with, that you are doing as much as possible, digging little more into the stories and sharing it with as many people as possible. So you build the roots and foundation for a stronger organization, for a stronger self and a stronger. We are sharing the stories from huge books, manuals. These are shortened stories. You can dig little deeper. Definitely, you are wanted to dig little deeper, and we will share the books that we have referred to throughout this in the comments and also the description box for you to dig more deeper and keep on sharing. Very much. Bye.